What is a dangerous book? What not to write. In your excitement to become famous quickly, new authors may get ideas to write crazy or dangerous books. But avoid all such temptations, as it can get you and your family members into trouble. What not to write is even more important than what to write. Often in your enthusiasm, words and sentences can flow like a mad river, and you may write something horrible that you momentarily think is funny or harmless. But it could be laced with trouble when reviewed carefully. So, take care to frequently pause your writing to view it from different angles and from the reader's perspective. Remember, freedom of expression is not absolute, and you will never know how readers will respond to your writings. People are subjective creatures and not objective ones. You cannot always call a spade and get away with it. Also, never write books that promote or glamorize racism, pervert behaviors, hate-related, pornography, drugs, religiously explosive stuff, vulgarity, etc. Such books are only for shady authors. Don't listen to idealists. Many idealistic readers, writers, TV studio heroes, and the clueless media often argue that authors must have the complete creative freedom to write whatever they want, or that the pen is mightier than the sword, etc. But we don't live in an ideal world, and in reality, the sword can cut off the hand that wields the pen. Remember what happened to Salman Rushdie, who had to go into hiding for several years because of a death threat to him for his Satanic Verses book. Similarly, many authors worldwide have been beaten, attacked, banned, deported, and even killed for writing nasty books. Also, be careful about writing humor, as it can backfire badly if you don't know certain rules. Don't make fun of religion, caste, race, physical disabilities, gender, or language of anyone. Humor in these areas can start riots on the streets or even start a war. Also, don't use real names of people, friends, relatives, co-workers, etc. You will never know how they may get offended. Imagine writing and publishing a book on your cranky neighbor or co-worker without their knowledge, and filling it with embarrassing facts or fiction without his permission. So, if you like to write humor, the best way is always self-directed. That is, point the humor towards yourself. That way you will not annoy anyone. Remember, people will laugh heartily if you make fun of yourself, but they may be outraged if you make fun of them. To summarize, as a new author, avoid writing any dangerous books. Now let us learn what is an useless book. When I was in college, there was a physics textbook written by an extremely intelligent professor. The theory explained in this book was quick and short. Each chapter also had a few easy and simple solved problems. But at the end of each chapter there were heaps of awfully complicated problems that no student could solve by reading the theory and examples provided in the same chapter. To make matters worse, only the odd-numbered problems had the answers, without the solution steps, printed at the end of the book. To make matters even worse, that professor would not solve those tough problems even in the classroom, and expected the students to brainstorm and solve on their own. So, the professor's method was to help students to solve simple and easy problems, but let the students tackle the tough ones without any clue on how to solve them. Secondly, due to his ferocious short temper, no student would approach him for any assistance. To summarize the story, it was a bad textbook written by an intelligent professor who was unable and unwilling to realize that he was a bad author, as he was not interested in helping his readers. Soon every student realized they could pass no exam if they studied only that tough textbook. Fortunately, there was another textbook written by another professor with excellent explanation and fully solved problems, which every student would quietly buy to pass exams, and the earlier tough textbook would go to a dustbin. To summarize, as a new author, avoid writing such useless books in your genre.